Hello everyone, so I'm here to talk about one product that I'm really loving right now, and that's the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. This product here is from the e.l.f. Studio Collection, or the new line of from e.l.f. And this line here tries to give you a more like professional finishing look, or like just correct your imperfections, and try to bring you a more like defined look. So like that's the compact that you get. As you can see, it's a black one. When you open it, you have a huge mirror. Sorry, but I've been touching the mirror already. And you've got two colors. Sorry, the lighting here is kind of like washing the colors. When you do like this, I think you can get like the true tone. And here is like medium brown, and that's the contouring or the bronzing powder, I think, and that's the blush. And in the camera it's looking quite like pink, but actually it's like a pink peachy color. It's quite like a warm peach, like it's really beautiful, and I really love it. So the name is Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder, but I really can't see why they called the blush like contouring, because actually it has shimmer into it, so it's like kind of like golden shimmer, but it's really soft. Just gives you like a nice glow to your cheeks, but I wouldn't use it as a contouring actually, just as a blush normally. And that's the contouring, or what I'm using for contour, that they call bronzing powder actually. And that's totally matte, has no shimmer to it, so that's why I think that's kind of like perfect for contouring. So yeah, I would say that's like contouring, bronzing powder and blush. I would just change a little bit the name of the compact. So like the compact, actually it's really high quality, I think, and reminds me a lot of NARS compact. And actually the blush as well reminds me of Orgasm. It's not so pigmented as Orgasm, but it's very pigmented, I have to say. Especially the bronzing powder, you really have to use just a little bit to achieve like a very harsh contouring if you want to, but it's really easy to blend. So, and both colors, they really match very well, so you can achieve a very like natural look using both. So it's very handy, I think, to have in your bag this thing, because you can touch up during the day. And yeah, so right now I don't have any, like, I just have my foundation and my powder on my face, and I'm gonna just show you like a demo how to use the product. So here I have an angled brush, and I'm gonna take my bronzing powder that I'm gonna use as a contouring, and I'm just gonna dab on my brush like this, so you can see a little bit of the product. Like, I'm gonna just tap a little bit just to take out the excess, and I'm gonna work right under my cheekbones, right here. So I always start here, so you already can see like how pigmented it's that. And then I work this blending and in very small like circle motions, bringing it to you in the direction of my mouth, but not so far, just right here, like half of my cheek, and really blending here, and bring a little bit to the jawline. So as you can see, it's very blendable, and you saw like just a tiny bit of product, you can achieve like an amazing result. So if you want to make it harsher, like you can, it's just like just take a little bit more and just do it. And I'm just gonna do very quickly on the other side. Now you can see that my cheeks are much more defined right now, just using the powder. And yeah, it really matches my skin tone. I have to say, I'm using the liquid foundation from M.A.C. I am NEW25, so that's my skin tone. It's a little bit darker than Lollipop 26, I have to say. So, and with like a blush brush, it's a little bit used, sorry. And I'm gonna take my peachy brush, just like this. I'm gonna tap a little bit, and I'm gonna apply on apples of my cheeks. It really gives me a warm tone. My skin really looks very happy with this. So pretty. So I'm coming here, just try to blend a little bit with the bronzing powder. And I'm going a little bit like higher here, just to create the shadow. So that's the final look with the product. So if you want to use the bronzing powder other areas, like, I don't know, like the temples, like here. Usually I don't contour my temples for daytime, but it's okay just for clubbing or so, because I think it looks really harsh. So you can apply like all over your face. You can use a smaller brush as well for your nose. And I'm just gonna show you like the effect more or less. Just to slim a little bit here, your nose. And if you want to use as a bronzing powder as well, just a really tiny bit, otherwise you're gonna look like muddy. You can go over your blush, and you will look like you've been to the beach. At the top of your cheekbones, top of your nose, where the sun touches your face actually, and here, forehead, and chin. So you see, like, I really have like a warmer look now. I have a much more defined cheek, and the color is really pretty. So just talking very briefly about the Refined from M.A.C. Lollipop 26, we're talking about this product here. That's my everyday highlight actually. I don't use this one as a bronzer, just because of my skin tone. It's darker than Lollipop 26, so and my skin tone, it's exactly like my skin tone. So but the sparkles, the shimmer into it just makes like to give a glow to my skin. So you see, it's really hard to show you, but you can see like that's lighter, so because that's the shimmer that's showing. And I'm gonna just apply on the top of my cheeks, just to give my cheeks like a glow and highlight. Just around the eye. And I think that's the perfect match. And for this compact here. So if Lollipop 26 says that actually the bronzing powder for the same line is almost a dupe for this one here, I completely agree that all the line like makes a lot of sense in this way. So yeah, so you can see now like how glowy and defined my cheeks are. Yeah, just a little bit on the nose, on the chin, a little bit here, probably. And yeah, and you're good to go. So that's it. Hope you have enjoyed it, and see you soon. Bye.